Hi, this is Mark Pizzacalla and welcome to What You Need to Know with Dr. Mark for August 2023. And I guess what I wanted to discuss today was what is the tax office looking for? What attracts their attention? And especially in relation to privately owned and wealthy groups. Now you might say, what's so exciting about that? Well, look, essentially the way privately held and wealthy groups are treated does have a trickle-down effect to the rest of taxpayers in terms of approach. So it is interesting to note, what gets their attention. Firstly, what is a privately owned and wealthy group? Well, in relation to companies, it's one that turns over more than $10 million and are privately owned. And in relation to individuals, it's those that control net wealth of more than $5 million, either alone or together with their business associates. And the ATO has released a list of things that is interesting to them in terms of what they would ordinarily look for, and just in terms of of taxpayer behaviours and characteristics. So just going through those, tax and economic performance is important. So if the tax or economic performance of your business is not similar to comparable businesses, then that could be a red flag as something to look out for, i.e. why is your business having very low returns when, as a general proposition, businesses in the same industries are doing really well? If there's a low transparency of tax affairs, that could be an issue for attraction. If there's large or one-off transactions or unusual transactions, so it might well be that you've got a significant capital gain this year because of a sale of a business or a sale of a material asset that hasn't previously happened. So again, that could be a red flag. Or you might have significant passive income this year in terms of a flow of a dividend, which previously you didn't have. That could also be an issue. Aggressive tax planning, goes without saying, where the tax outcomes that you're having are inconsistent with the tax law. If you're choosing to not comply with the tax law, that's an obvious one. Or alternatively, if you're choosing to take a controversial position in relation to an issue. The other one, which is really easy, is also lifestyle. If your lifestyle is not supported by your income, that's quite an obvious one. If you've gone and purchased a $500,000 Ferrari, but your tax return says you're earning $20,000 a year, there's something not quite right there. Also, individuals and businesses that are accessing business assets for private use, that's an issue. And also, and importantly, where you've got poor governance or tax frameworks in place. That's something the tax office doesn't like. If you're running a business, you should have a governance framework and a tax framework in which you're conducting your business, so that we know what the guardrails are in terms of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. That's all I'm going to say today. Hopefully, some of that has resonated with you in terms of, what you need to look out for and what the tax office looks out for. So if you've got any questions, by all means, give me a call or send me an email. Speak soon.